The government of Japan is a constitutional monarchy. If you don't know, constitutional monarchy is where the power of the emperor is limited. It is also a form of democratic government in which a monarch acts as the non-political head of state. The current leader, or prime minister, of Japan is Shinzo Abe. Let's go back in time to December 7th, 1941. On that day, Pearl Harbor was attacked by the Japanese military, causing the American entry into World War II. Over the years, Pearl Harbor remained a main base for the U.S. Pacific Fleet after World War II. Now let's turn the clock to August 6, 1945. Here, the atomic bombings of both Hiroshima and Nagasaki of Japan were caused by the United States at the end of World War II. On August 9, 1945, the bombings ended. However, on August 16, 1945, Soviet armed forces landed on Sakhalin, and finally, on August 18th, Soviet amphibious forces also landed in Korea. The Japanese religious tradition is made up of several components, including Shinto, Japan's earliest religion, Buddhism, and Confucianism. Christianity, however, has been only a minor movement in Japan. The size of Japan is a whopping 17.21 million square miles. The two countries that surround Japan are Russia and China. In Japan, there are cool lakes, lots of caves, nice vibrant forests, and beautiful flowers invade the land of Japan. Two examples of landforms are the Japanese Alps and Mount Fuji. There are also bodies of waters like Shinano River and Yoshino River. The climate in the north is nice, warm, and tropical, but in the south, it's a different story. In the south, the climate tends to have cold temperature. I'm wrong, it was the other way around. Export is a verb which means to send goods or services to another country for sale. Some important exports are passenger cars, car parts, machinery, computer accessories, and video equipment. Import is the opposite. Import is a verb which means to send goods or services into a country from abroad for sale. Some important imports are military apparel and footwear, metals, copper, fuel, oils, and aluminum. Fast facts, go! The current population of Japan is about 4.299 billion people. The prominent language spoken at Japan is, of course, Japanese, but there are other languages spoken at Japan. Some of these languages are Japanese Sign Language, Korean, and Chinese. Private education in Japan seems to be more popular than public education. If you attend public education, a normal lunch meal may range from anything like soup or fried sardines. And while we're on the subject of food, if you live in Japan, a typical meal could have stuff like sushi, ramen, rice balls, soba, or tonkatsu. In 2008, it was estimated that Japan attracted 8.3 million foreign visitors. When people arrive, tourists seem to enjoy a ride in a rickshaw. One place tourists enjoy is Tokyo Disney Sea. Tokyo Disney Sea is a 176-acre theme park at the Tokyo Disney Resort. The gates opened on September 4th, 2001, and was owned by the Oriental Land Company. It was estimated that Tokyo Disney Sea attracted 12 million visitors in 2009. Another place that seems to attract tourists is Mount Fuji. This is the highest mountain in Japan, at 3,776.24 miles. The mountain was selected as a cultural rather than a natural heritage site. Housing in Japan is made with a modern and traditional style. Most who are unmarried live in boarding houses, but sometimes they could live in dormitories and barracks. Fast facts. Go. Japan is not one to miss out on sports. They will compete in football, aka soccer, figure skating, golf, racing, and even baseball. Japan also competes in tournaments for karate, judo, and modern kendo. Japan makes different varieties of music. They tend to make disco, rock, hip-hop, noise, Latin, game, and club music. Different types of media also originated in Japan, like manga, aka comic books, video games,
RPG スーパーマリオ RPG ロールプレイングゲームやったことない人も OK マリオと旅に出ようドラマを作ろうロールプレイングゲームやり尽くした人も Come on 満足させますマリオですOh yeah スーパーファミコンソフトスーパーマリオ RPG スーパーファミコンが4000円安くなるクーポン券付き
and TV shows.
It's over 9,000! What? It's 9,000? There's no way that can be right!
The information from this video is provided by Wikipedia, Ask.com, WikiHow, BBC Good Food, and Scholastic News Volume 82. Thank you for watching and woo! Man, all that hard work sure made me hungry. You know what? I should probably have a snack. I deserve it. But what is there to make? I know. A nojiri. This is how you make an nojiri, or more commonly known as a rice ball. What you need is rice, a filling made with tuna, mayo, beef, and broccoli, water, and seaweed. Step 1. Leave the rice in the pot for 25 minutes. Step 2. As you're waiting for it to cool, start making your filling. 3. Wet your hands with salty water so the rice won't stick to your hand. 4. After making a ball with your rice, make a deep crater. 5. Insert your filling into the crater. 6. Wrap the seaweed around your rice ball. 7. Wrap your rice ball in a plastic wrap and eat up.
It's $2 charge for resting on my rocks.
Be careful when you pitch
Rocks.
they pitch back. Snoop!